As I drive down the road and approach Costco, I get a familiar feeling when I am greeted by the bright red Costco logo, and upon grabbing my shopping cart, which dons the Costco logo as well, I enter through the garage-like door that says entrance. Once inside, I can't miss the enormous big screen TVs, followed by the entire electronics section. As I walk along the cement floor and look around at my surroundings, I feel overwhelmed with excitement. The large vaulted ceilings, lined with individual circular halogen lighting, illuminates each and every aisle full of products, as well as the center of the store, which displays all of the items that are constantly in and out of stock. I walk from aisle to aisle, taking note of the tall walls next to me filled with products from printer paper to cereal. They almost reach the ceiling. From the middle of the store, I can look around and see store signs directing me with bright red writing. There's almost a sense of urgency with the red coloring. There's pharmacy and deli, as well as membership and tires. The signs seem to tie together the theme, which is Costco. Since they have their own brand, they don't waste any time getting me to compare products to theirs by displaying them in ways which show me their similarities and lower costs. While standing at the checkout, I can't help but miss the condiments counter, which stares me in the face with large, oversized pictures of amazing pizza and ice cream. After a long day of shopping when I'm starving, this is tempting. As Susanka talked about, it is the light to walk toward. The registers don't seem to distract from the food court as being the focus because they are very plain. The only thing I noticed was a Costco logo on the check signing station. Overall, the feeling that I got was spacious and inviting. I felt like each section of the store was separated by the correct corresponding merchandise. It was organized and easy to navigate. When pulling into the parking lot of Sam's Club, I almost passed it because the sign seemed to blend into the building at first. When I approached the front doors, I got a better glimpse of the store logo, which stood out better from this angle. Once inside, I was also greeted with the entrance sign. They too had my first focus on the large big screen televisions. I think these stores are trying to tell me something. Off to the side of the TVs and electronics was the photo section. I couldn't help notice the signs in this store also followed the same concept as Costco by using the same green and blue color scheme as their Sam's Club logo. I personally love blues and greens, and it gives me a calming feeling, which I think played into my experience in this store. They also had cement slabs on the flooring and vaulted ceilings. However, in this store, the halogen lighting that they used was more rectangular shaped. Despite the fact that I felt like there were more lights in this store, I also felt like it was a bit darker. I think this could be due to the fact that it was a smaller space. Things were closer together, the aisles didn't seem as spacious or filled full of stuff the way that Costco was. However, this didn't make my experience any less enjoyable. Instead, I focused more on how they chose to use their space. They too separated each section according to the merchandise and did a great job of making it feel cozy. It was still organized and easy to navigate as well. I didn't notice the displays comparing their brands to names and name brand products, or if they even have their own product line. Again, at checkout, their condiment section is readily there to greet you. Their checkout counters are a little more distracting in that they are displaying the blues and greens, which in a way ties the whole store together. All in all, this store experience was different in that it felt a little bit cozier and a little tighter of a space, and it was also more calming than Costco. Each offered their own pros and cons, but I couldn't say if one was better than the other.